Hey guys, it's your favorite cat, the Alpha Cutie, and I'm here to share my story I wrote called The Wild One. So let's go. This story is about how I am the strongest supernatural being on the planet, and my story starts like this. One night, I woke up because I had a nightmare. Looking around my room, I saw my two best friends sleeping on the floor because we were having our final sleepover until we all had to go to school tomorrow morning. Thinking about my friends and I being the first werewolves to go to a human school made me sigh, thinking this might be fun. I went back to sleep. A few hours later, my caretaker mom comes in to wake us up. Riley, Hannah, Maya, it's time to wake up and start your senior year of high school, Aqua said excitedly. Maya groans, turning on her phone, looking at the time. Aqua, it's 5:30 in the morning. We go to school at 8 o'clock, she says. That's because Alpha Jason wants to speak to my daughter before she goes to school. I look at her, confused. Me? Why not his beta? I says, gesturing to Hannah. Come on, Riley. Even if you're the Omega, you two have been best friends since childhood. I know he's been busy since he's Alpha and all. Aqua smiles. Me and Hannah look at each other, then I sigh. Fine, I'll go. I get up to go and get dressed. I walk all the way into the forest, looking for Jason's family manor, and I see Jason standing outside, pacing back and forth. Jason? Are you okay? I ask, looking concerned. I don't like how you're going to a human place. He takes my hand in his and looks into my eyes. Jason, I'll be fine. I'm with Hannah and Maya. Riley, before you go, Friday is where I pick my alpha female, right? I tilt my head in confusion. Yeah, but what does that have to do with me? Well, I wanted to ask. Jason, an older man calls out to Jason, walking out the front door. I rolled my eyes once I realized who it was. Yes, father? Do you need anything? Jason looks at me apologetic. The elder wolves are having a meeting. The alpha needs to join. He glares at me. Maybe we can pick this conversation up another time, Riley? Jason says, giving me a small smile. Yeah, sure. I leave without saying another word, and Jason looks back at his father. I don't remember the meeting schedule today. There isn't. I lied. Curtin looks intently at Jason. What? Why? I believe you're about to ask the mongrel to become the alpha female. Dad, she's not a mongrel. We grew up together, friends since diapers. Jason looks at his father a little ticked off. She's not qualified to be an alpha female, and that's final. Curtis walks away angry. Jason looks off into the distance and sighs. It's because she's the devil's granddaughter, and you're all just scared. But I'm not. After that, Jason goes inside. Sometime later, the girls are dressed and ready for school. Oh, look at my baby girl, ready for human school, Aqua says. I shake my head and smile. Mom, I just want to feel like a normal high school girl, so stop with the human school stuff. Alright, be safe, okay? I will, Mom. And with that, Aqua goes upstairs. So, Riley, what did you and Jason talk about? Hannah says, turning to me. Hannah, I know you like him, but chill out. We were only talking about how he has to choose an alpha female sim. Maya looks at me as well. Why do you think so? I don't know. Maybe he needs advice? But come on, we need to get going before we're late. I say. We start walking to school. As we were walking, we ran into Jake and Nina. What are you two doing here? I look at them confused. We're here on Jason's orders to protect his future mate, Jake says. You're telling me he sent a filthy vampire to bodyguard his future mate? Maya says, looking skeptical. You got a problem, princess, Jake smirks. We hate vampires, and don't call me princess. Hey, I'm part vampire, you know, I said. Okay, but do you two know who's going to be his alpha female? Hannah says nervously. Yeah, but we can't tell you. Sorry. Nina bows politely. Okay, let's just go, I said. We all went to school. After getting our schedule and making sure we all have the same classes because I used my witch powers to change our schedule to match mine, I walk out of the office and I bump into a guy. I'm so sorry. I tried to help him up, but he slams my hand away. Just don't touch me. He gets up and dusts himself off. Hey, be nicer to my friend, Maya says, coming out of the office. She said sorry. Well, sorry doesn't fix everything, now does it? He picks up his bag and walks off. What a jerk. You okay, Riley? Yeah, I'm fine. Let's just get to our classes with the others. All of them group up and look at their schedules, seeing what classes they all had. Their first class was English, and they went to it. They took their seats. The boy that I bumped into sat next to me, and he looked out the window while putting his schedule on his desk. Why are you sitting next to me? I asked, confused. He looked at me. Oh, it's you. I just like the window seat in the back, and you just happen to sit here. Just don't talk to me, okay? He said, and put his headphones in. I looked at his schedule and saw his name was Alexander Hudson. Nina leans over to me and says, Rydell, I need a pencil. I sigh and bend over and look through my bag. I told you just call me Riley, and why do you need a pencil if class hasn't started yet? I want to draw, Nina said. And sorry, I'm just used to calling you by your full first name. Here. I hand her a pencil and then the teacher walks in. Hello, class. I'm Mr. Sims, and today we're learning poetry. On Thursday, you need to partner up with someone. Probably the person you're sitting next to. And write a poem. Alex and I look at each other uncomfortably, and then look away. After class was over, Alex walked up to a girl, and she took his hands in hers. I looked at them, and I figured that must be his girlfriend. Maya comes up next to me. She's a witch, Maya says, startling me. Wait, what? Huh? I said, baffled. The girl, she's a witch. Can she smell it? You're part witch. Can't you sense her? Maya looks at me. Then she realized something. Oh, you must be interested in the human boy. I looked at her. I'm worried he might know about us because she's a witch. Don't worry, she knows it'll be bad if human knows our existence. Jake walks up to me and Maya puts an arm around each of us. Hey, ladies, why don't we get to our next class, Maya rolls her eyes annoyed. Womanizing vampire. Mind your own business. Just then, the girl looked our way and started walking towards us, followed by Alex. Uh-oh. This might be trouble, I said. The girl stops right in front of me. You new kids better watch out. I'm the queen of the school. So? Maya asked, not looking impressed. The girl looks back at Alex. Babe, could you go to our next class, please, and wait for me? The girl looks at him with puppy dog eyes. Of course, Amber. Just hurry up, okay? Alex left and I started to feel uneasy. Amber? As in Amber Greenwood, the most powerful witch of the Greenwood clan? Jake said with a shaky voice. I'm surprised a vampire knows who I am, but who are you? Amber looks at me confused. My name is Riley Moore. I look away. Riley, huh? Just what are you? Part witch, part vampire, and part werewolf. But you're also two more things. I'm shocked that something this powerful is alive, Amber said while walking around me, examining me from head to toe. Part god and part demon too. My grandfather is the devil, and my dad is Ares, the god of war. Which means my other grandfather is Zeus, the king of gods, I said. No way. How could you even be both? Something like you can't possibly be alive. My grandfather abandoned me after my hybrid mother died, and then my dad was interested in making me a powerful weapon, so he adopted me. I decided to live with a caretaker, and somehow all of this power can reside in my body for some reason. I don't know how. I finally looked at Amber. My question is, what are you doing dating a human? Maya said, stepping between her and me. I like humans. They're so hard to understand sometimes, but that's what makes it fun. And with that, Amber leaves going to class. Maya looks at me. You know, you should keep being the most powerful supernatural under wraps. People might want your power for themselves. I know, but for some reason, I wanted her to fear me, I said, looking down again. Fear you? You're as scary as a mouse, Jake laughed. After that, after the school day ended, the group was about to go home, but Amber grabbed me before I left. Hey, one level of... Before she could finish her sentence, Alex showed up. Amber, you shouldn't run so fast like that. Oh, what's going on? Oh, nothing. We were just talking about girl stuff. Amber smiled at Alex. You hate other people, except for me. Why are you talking to her? Amber looked at me for a second, then looked back at Alex. Alex, she's just like me. I was taken aback. Everyone knows that humans aren't supposed to know that supernatural creatures are real. What does that mean? Alex asked, confused. she's a pretty girl, obviously, Amber explained. I sighed. I was glad he didn't know anything, or I would have been forced to kill him. Any human that knows about supernaturals are punished by death. Maybe we could talk later. Riley, you should visit my clan sometime, Amber said, looking at me with hate in her eyes. Yeah, maybe. Amber let go of me and she walked away with Alex. I walked to the group and we went home. So, that was all I have time for today. And I will continue my story in the next part. I'm sorry if I sound so weird. I'm a little nervous. I never really read my stories in front of people before, and this is my first time. So if I messed up or something, it's because of that. Anyways, this is the Alpha Cutie signing off. Claws out. Bye!